Hey guys, welcome back to Believe the Hype. Tom Reed and Benyam here, coming to you from New Orleans for NBA All-Star Weekend. And Benyam, we found out we're not the only two Aussies cutting around New Orleans this weekend.
That's exactly right. New York Red Bulls Socceroos star Tim Cahill was in New Orleans to take in the NBA All-Star Weekend, and we caught up with him for a quick chat.
Let's go check that out now.
Hey guys, we're here with Australian Socceroos player Tim Cahill. Tim, welcome to All-Star Weekend.
Thank you so much.
So, you're here with Thierry Henry. What have you guys got seen so far since you've been here?
We've been at training, which was pretty awesome. Got to see the media scrum and see the players, in a different light, but also got to meet a few players, which was really nice because even though you're a professional of a different sport, you still idolise these guys when you watch them on TV, and to meet them in person is pretty special.
Yeah, we saw Tony Parker gave you a jersey there. That's a pretty nice gift from him. Yeah,
he's very close with Thierry, and I suppose he's been to a few New York Red Bulls games, and I've met him on numerous occasions. But to meet someone, that's so great at what he does, but also so humble and is just crazy because you're a fan, but also you're a professional. But it's just great to have that sort of interaction with someone who you admire.
And Tim, what did you make of the Saturday night events last night? How did you enjoy them?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think for me it was one of them bucket list experience where you get to, normally I'd only ever watch this in Australia on TV or when I was in England, but to actually be here is something that it's the whole experience. The NBA Jam competition to say, and obviously the three-point competition. But it was a different concept they used yesterday from what I'm used to, where they turned it into teams for the dunking. But it's unique, seeing Shaq on the pitch, on the court and stuff like that is, it's just fantastic.
And obviously tonight's the big game, the All-Star game. Who are you looking forward to seeing out there?
Stephen Curry. I think he's an exceptional player, and he obviously has got a lot to his game. LeBron, as always, Kevin Durant, and we're massive fans of Tony Parker. But there's so many that you can name, but it's just obviously great to be here and be a part of it.
Definitely.
And have you always been a big NBA fan?
Yeah, always been a big NBA fan because I suppose in Australia, growing up, you idolise Michael Jordan and players like that, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and everyone used to wear those tops as a kid, but it's one of those ones you could only ever watch on TV. So actually, to be in New York now for me and play for the New York Red Bulls, it's great that I can get to a game and watch the NBA in real life. And now to get this experience is for me is priceless.
So do you get to many games when you're in New York? Like, are you a Knicks fan or a Nets fan or just a fan of basketball?
I'm a fan of basketball, but obviously I've got a soft spot for the New York teams. And when Tony comes into town, then we're split allegiances.
Got to support those Spurs.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously Paddy Mills, the Aussie, Andrew Bogart is doing so well, but really impressed with Paddy Mills' form at the moment and what he's doing, and he's looking sharp and obviously making the right headlines.
And we've got 4 Australians now playing in the NBA. Do you try and keep up with those guys and their stats and try and sort of catch their games?
Yeah, well, look, Thierry's a massive NBA supporter, and obviously we watch it a lot. And Lloyd Sam's here with us, and they give all the stats. I'm not the best on the stats as things like that. I just like watching it, but I definitely keep close watch on Andrew and Paddy Mills.
Now, one of the big questions around this weekend so far has been who would win the game at one-on-one, LeBron or KD. We don't care about that question. We want to know the real question: who would win one-on-one, you or Thierry Henry?
One-on-one on the court?
Yep.
It's hard. He's taller than me. I suppose I've got him on the jump. Yeah, I've got him on the jump. I don't know. We're going to have to probably act this one out and see, and I'll come back to you in another interview and let you know how it goes.
Sounds good, mate.
And there's been a lot of talk lately, especially on behalf of Andrew Bogart. He's been pushing this a lot to get an NBA game, either a pre-season one, down to Australia. How big do you think that would be for the game to get an NBA game down there?
It'll be massive. It'll probably be one of the biggest events in Australia. Obviously, it depends on which team and the players that come, but I think logistically as well, it's difficult. These guys play a lot of games throughout the season, every 2-3 days, so it has to be some strict planning in when the timings is, and obviously getting 2 top teams over and bringing the big dogs with them, because it's such a big watch sport in Australia, and if you've got them on turf at home in Oz, then you can just sell out anyway.
Now, for you personally, big year coming up, another season of the MLS with the Red Bulls, and you got the Soccer World Cup coming, a Football World Cup coming up as well in Brazil, which you'll be leading the team out there. And also, I mean, in the short term as well, going back to the Den, playing with the Socceroos there, and then also, I mean, you've got a show coming out on Disney Channel too. So it's a busy year for you, mate.
Yeah, it's busy. I suppose I'm really proud of the Foxtel All Stars Tim Cahill Academy on the Disney Channel. I think that's something, grassroots. It's really important for me in Australia. But it's going really well. It's a great collaboration because I suppose the kids are our future. With the Socceroos, it is what it is. It's another World Cup, my third World Cup campaign. You want to stay fit. And game against Ecuador next month in London. And I suppose it's just all about enjoying it. We're playing three of the best teams in the world when we get to Brazil with Chile, Netherlands and Spain. But no, I'm excited, and it's what you do for your country. It's something that's special, and I can't wait.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Tim.
Thanks
Enjoy the game
for having me.
tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for joining
Cheers.
us. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.